All right, so I'm here with Youngsta. Youngsta, how old are you?
18.
18, and are you originally from Arizona?
Nah, I'm from Illinois.
From Chirac,
Nah, Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois?
Yeah.
What city out there?
Um, Christopher, it's like small town, so it's like they call the towns the city, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like Christopher, Mount Vernon, West Frankfort, Carbondale, around that area.
So what brings you out here to Arizona, bro?
Mm, Honestly, I fell on the dark side. Started getting in trouble in school, kicked out of school. Uh, I had really fell deeper or started to fall whenever I went back and started helping my mom, because like I had stopped talking to my mom for like 5 years because our situation and stuff. Like, just I had to get away. Like, I had to. I stayed away from her for like 5 years, didn't even talk to her. I started thinking about it. I'm like, dang, like she could be dead. I didn't know she was dead or alive. I ain't heard from her in a minute, so I wanted to like reach out to her just to see what she was doing in life. So I reached out to her, and of course she lied in the beginning about what she was really doing. You know what I'm saying? She was still doing what she was doing before. The reason why I stopped talking to her and stuff. But I mean, in the beginning, now I know I shouldn't have stopped. I should have helped her, but I didn't know. Like, I didn't know how to
And,
help her and stuff. And really what that was, all I had was the system trying to get me basically my whole life, all the way from zero to zero from 11 is when I finally got away at like 11, almost 12. I finally got away, and um,
so did you grow up with both parents?
nah, it was really just my mom keeping me from my grandparents and my dad, but like, you know,
And how was your situation back home? Were you like, you said you were getting in a little bit of trouble when you were back home?
yeah.
How was the situation out there? Like, were you into gangs, drugs, and all that stuff?
I mean, see, over there it's like, I don't know, it's like wannabe, I don't know, a bunch of wannabe teenagers, you know, in high school. I
Yeah.
fell into that, but then I woke up to it, and then when I woke up to it, they started like turning on me, and then like I fell on the dark side. So then I guess that's whenever God basically directed me to my mom to
Yeah.
help my mom. I went to help my mom. I woke up to my mom, seeing that she was still doing that shit. But then I realized, okay, it's the dudes that's keeping her down like that,
Yeah.
and she ain't got nobody really helping her no more because she's done pushed everybody away because of the drug that she chose to do, and does. It's what it is.
So, is your mom on any substances? Does she have a substance abuse problem?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Um, do you mess with any substances right now?
Nah, I be smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, some other alcohols,
Yeah.
and sometimes I drink lean. Sometimes, but
And how's your living situation right now? Are you homeless or do you have a house?
I mean, I'm I'm chilling with my big homie. You know, he took me in and blessed me, cause I moved out here. I had moved out here with my uncle. After I got out of jail, I went to jail juvie my third time, and I'm like, nah, cause they tried to recharge me for my aggravated battery charge. They tried to pick that back up. That was my first charge I went to
Yeah.
juvie for. They tried to pick that up over some situation that me and my mom had got into, and her boyfriend had called my probation officer. Her boyfriend was calling my probation officer, telling him everything I was doing, everything, and all I was trying to do was make money. And he had my mom in a house with nothing but rats, all type. It was broken. The whole house was destroyed. Like, it was finna fall. Like, it probably is. It probably already fell by then. By now.
The reason why I stopped you is because you were over there by QT, and over there's like a lot of people that use the blues, and that's the reason. That's the main reason why I stopped. I thought maybe you were messing around with the blues, but you don't mess with them at all.
I don't mess with them at all. I don't.
That's good, bro.
Nope.
That's
I
good.
don't mess
Well,
with
I
them.
just want to let you know that that's the epidemic that we're having out here in Arizona, bro.
I know. I
And
caught
and
on to
and,
that.
and
Yeah.
just be careful and not to ever try them, bro, because that'll take you down. I've done like over 200 interviews, and people always tell me the same thing. They're the devil, and they'll take you down.
I've seen them pills. Listen, I've seen people drop them straight below them, and they end up way over here.
Yeah,
Where, like, how? Something that small just gone. And then it has them looking for it. Where'd it go? It's like it
yeah.
happens on purpose.
So what were you doing, hanging out over there by that clinic?
Just mobbing, walking around,
Yeah,
just chilling. Actually, I took a video on Snapchat
yeah.
through there.
All right. So what's your thing that you do out here? Like, what do you do right now to like get money, bro? Do you work?
Just hustle,
Just hustle?
hustle, hustle hard.
What kind of hustles do you have?
Anything,
Yeah.
anything.
You were telling me earlier that you got locked up in juvenile. Where was that? Was that here or was that back in Illinois?
That was back in Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got locked up. The first time I got locked up for the aggravated battery, which is crazy. Like it was when the system had first trapped me since I got out of like DCFS and all that. My best friend, like that I was friends with, I met him basically right when I got away from my mom. So it like we got close because I like just basically dropped my mom. Like that sounds wrong, bad,
Yeah.
but like I had to. Like my brain, bro. It was no.
Why'd you have to get away from your mom, bro?
No good. I mean, it just was not a good situation. Like, it was just no food. It was really like I wasn't trying to drop her. It's just I basically went and did me,
Yeah.
but got too into doing me and got away and just got away because I realized, like, I seen, nah, like she got in my head too easy because she was my mom. Like I cared about her at the time, but then again, I'm like, she just brings me down, and still sometimes she brings me down. I had to learn to basically beat her because she would still bring me down for sure if I let her. Like she had just had like 15 grand. She came out here. She gave me like, okay, maybe I'm just gonna say two. My big homie said at least 1,500. Like 1,500 she gave to me. But and then me and him did all the adding and stuff. She only spent like 6 grand since she been out here. But the only thing she wanted to do is sit in a hotel and just waste her money. She took me out, bought me some clothes and stuff, wanted to go out to eat, but it's like I didn't even want to do that. We only did that like once or twice. But the whole time, me and my big homie, we trying to get her to get this apartment. Trying to get her to get into these apartments. We waiting on the proof of income papers to come in. But she was doing her thing, just tripping.
Do you have any family in Arizona?
I got my uncle still out here, and then his kids, and yeah, that's about it. Just my uncle and his kids. But I don't even talk to my uncle. He's out doing him.
What are your dreams, bro? What kind of dreams do you have for yourself?
I mean, I want to be I want to be an artist, like make music, just to put my story in my music, like, you know, because it's I have trouble speaking to people, even because when I got into the system like that and my cases started flooding and shit, and they had me going to, because the aggravated battery, I had to do psych counseling. So I was going to that They had my week flooded, basically trapping me, basically whenever I was already basically being trapped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In another spot, so it was like fucking with me, and it like I lost myself. I straight lost myself, bro. Like, but it's crazy because I woke up to my mom's boyfriend. Like I woke her up to his games, and because of that, he started hating on me, and like I'm like, yeah, it's time that you either get away, bro, or I'm going away. And I basically even hinted to her that I was leaving, and I basically asked her if she wanted to go. I'm like, if there was a state that you wanted to go to, where would it be? Because I was gonna go with her. I didn't want to come out here with my uncle because I knew he was gonna leave me. I knew he was gonna leave me in a drug house. Like I knew it. Like, yeah.
You're telling me earlier that you got abandoned somewhere.
Got what?
You got abandoned at the crack house. Something like that?
Yeah, yeah. He left me at the crack house.
What's up with that story?
I mean, I'm used to being. I grew up going to him and being drugged through him and shit because of my mom and her friends and all. But I don't know. He told me that it was just him and his wife and the kids sleeping in the truck right now, but he was working. I'm like, okay, I don't care. I need to get away. Like, bro, I'm coming. Like, he's like, all right. We got to figure something out how you get money though. Like you can't be doing the hustling. You can't be stealing, robbing, breaking into cars, and none of that. I'm like, whatever, bro. That's you do all that. Okay, you taught me that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay, sure. I get out here. The first day I'm out here, I'm over. You know where the Easy Inn motel is? Way like down that way. The Easy Inn is.
I'm not sure.
It's like
they have a couple of them.
I think it's like an hour walk.
Yeah.
But I was way over there. I had to find my way here. It took my first day. I'm over there in Southern Illinois. There ain't no buses, none of that. Just straight country rednecks, like tweakers. That's it. That's about it. Trees. That's literally about it. But I get out here. This dude gets into it with his wife. Wrecks on the highway, interstate. Has to run from police. He calls me. I'm at his hotel. You got to make it to this address. I'm like, bro, my phone is on 2%. I do not know my way around. How do I use these buses? I don't know. Figure it out. What? Okay. So it took me like 5 hours, 6 hours. But I finally got smart. And asked somebody if they had a phone charger in their car. Like, why didn't I do that at the beginning? I was straight walking through the heat. All that. I was mad at myself. But it was a gay dude, okay? It was a gay dude that had let me charge my phone in his car. Supposedly he was meeting up with a dude and he had not showed up. So he asked me how long the buses, like I think he asked me if the buses had just came by. And I'm like, nah, I just got over here. I'm gonna be waiting on the bus myself. But then he told me that he had a charger, and he pulled over. I started using the charger, and charging it, whatever. Got his number, just in case I needed another ride because I hadn't met my big homie yet, and all that. Like my big homie, really all I got. Like he really all I have. He, like that's my brother, bro. Like my big bro. Like my dad, my God, everything.
That's your mentor out here.
That is my.
Did you meet him out here or back in Illinois?
Here.
All right.
Met him here. Actually, I remember. I met him. First, I met him down there because I had got some weed from him, and then I seen him over here because he talked to me. Yeah, he talked to me over here and he told me something about he could put me on, help me out, take me in. I thought about it. I'm like, I know what comes with this. I know it's what I know. bet that's why I'm put here. So I'm like, got to thinking. I'm like, okay, it's time to prove that I'm. It's time to prove myself. Like it's time to actually, because I knew if I was to ever get put on with somebody or anything, I knew it was gonna be for real. Like I'm gonna have to prove myself, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want somebody that was gonna sit there and tell on me and all that, you know, like, cause I know he ain't gonna tell. I know he ain't gonna tell on me like that. Not like that.
All right, youngster. Just in case one of my subscribers wants to reach out to you, or they want to see what kind of music you make, or anything like that, do you have any social medias where they can contact you?
I got Instagram.
Instagram.
My username is Incoglo, INCOGLOW. Incoglo. I came up with that word is incognito and low. Incognito and low. Put the Incoglo.
You got any music on there?
Not yet, no.
Not
But
yet.
I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there. I'm finna get there.
All right.
I've been doing other things, trying to stay up.
Youngster. Well, thank you for talking to me. And are you okay with me using this for my YouTube channel?
Go ahead.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
man. Thank you.
All right, bro.